Now coming to the next, major components of computer network. Major components. Okay. So basically the first component is network operating system. First you need to understand that there is a server. Okay. And these are the clients, means users. Users have some operating system like Windows 7, Windows 10. Similarly, some servers have also some operating systems. So these operating systems are known as network operating system, NOS. And the operating system which is held by the user, that is known as COS, client operating system. So there are two types of operating system, client operating system and network operating system. COS is common operating system which is installed on the personal computer like Windows, Mac operating system. On the other hand, NOS is designed for the server computers. These are the server computer systems which manage network resources. NOS supports file sharing, resource sharing, application sharing. You can share, you can download the application from the server. You can upload some application like form. If you want, if you are going to fill any kind of form for particular vacancy, you can fill. Okay, so that is the biggest example for this. Okay, NOS, with the help of this NOS network operating system, it can store, it can access, it can download from, you can download from server any kind of data. You can download, you can upload any kind of data from the COS to NOS. You can download any data from NOS to COS and upload you can data from COS to NOS. Okay, coming to the next, NIC, that is the another component of computer network, that is also known as network adapter. Okay, network adapter, which is basically used to connect computer system to the computer network. Okay, if you want to connect your computer or device to a network basically, so there is a need of NIC card so that you can connect your computer system to another one. Okay, so each and every computer system in a network holds some address that is known as media access control, that is known as MAC address. All the devices which are connected in a network, suppose that this is a network and these computer devices have some NIC card, it holds some NIC card, it holds NIC, it holds NIC also, and each and every NIC card, that is network interface card, holds MAC address, MAC, MAC, MAC address. It also holds MAC address. With the help of MAC address, this system identify the another system. Clear? Which is basically used for identification in a network. Suppose that you are sending a data from your computer to another computer. So how you can analyze that if you are sending a data, so that data is receiving by the same computer that you want, that the data you are going to send basically. Okay, so basically identify the computer in a network with the help of MAC address. Clear? Now coming to the next. Basically NIC has two types, wired or wireless. Wired NIC such as Ethernet NIC, this kind of port you have seen in a lab also. It is used to connect the computer to the network. Here the data is shared with the help of cables. Wired means with the help of cables. Computers are connected with the help of cables. And what about the wireless? Wireless means without cable, that use radio wave technologies or infrared wave technologies. Wireless NIC helps the computer to connect with each other in a network. The majority of the computer system and laptops build wireless NIC. Each and every laptops have built-in wireless NIC card. It means my laptop has an MAC address. Got it? And you can connect an external wireless NIC also if you don't have. So this is an external wireless network interface card. If you don't have NIC card, in your laptop or PC, you can add externally. Okay. Now coming to the next component, that is modem. Modem stands for modulator demodulator. It is stands for modulator and demodulator. What is the purpose of modem? Modem is used to convert the analog signal into digital signals and vice versa. That's why it is known as modulator and demodulator. In computer, information is stored in a digital form. As you know very well, the computer hold all kind of information in the form of digital data, that is 0 and 1 form, means binary form. Clear? So when this information is transmitted to the network, the modem converts the digital information into analog form. Why? The question is why? So because the analog signal can travel along the telephone lines, but the digital signals cannot. So there is a need of modem, there is a need of device through which your computer, it takes the data from your computer system in digital form and convert into a analog signals so that this data can travel through the telephone lines. Okay, vice versa, on receiving end there is also a modem which receives the analog signals and convert into the digital signals. So that's why it is known as modulator and demodulator. Here this devices act as a modulator, and in the receiving end it is also act as a modu demodulator. Clear? So that is the purpose of modem. Next, most important device is hub and switch. Okay, I am just giving an example. Suppose that this is the hub, and from this hub some computers are connected, that is N1 node 1, node 2, N3, node 4 and N4. So these are the computer systems that are connected with the help of this hub. Okay, so hub and switch are the network devices basically that is used to connect the device in a network. It is just a connector, okay, to connect all the computers in a network. But there is some nature in transmitting of data. There is a difference between the hub and switch. Both are the connector, but there is a difference. What is the difference? We are going to see. Hub transmit the data or information to all the devices. It doesn't matter to whom you want to send, doesn't matter. It just take the data and transmit to all the computers in a network basically. Suppose that there is a network in which four computers are connected with each other. So N1, suppose that transmitting the data, N1 wants to transmit the data to N4. If this network is framed with the help of hub, this data is to be sent in N2 also, N3 also, and N4 also. Doesn't matter N2 wants this data or not, N3 wants this data or not, doesn't matter. So there is a drawback. But if you are using switch in place of hub, switch is a smart device. Switch holds the MAC address of the receiving data, to whom the data you want to send basically. It holds the MAC address, it accesses the MAC address and send the particular data to a particular computer, not to all. So switch recognize the device for which the data has to be transferred and send it to the device only to whom he wants, a particular user wants to send the data. Okay, so that is the difference between the hub and switch. Now coming to the next, bridge. Bridge is what? Bridge is used to connect two similar networks. Two similar network means what? Suppose that there is a network N1, there is a network N2 in which some computers are connected. Here some other computers are connected with each other. So bridge is used to connect some similar kinds of network. Clear? But if you are going to connect to this similar types of network, there is a need of a gateway. Here the computers are connected with the help of Geo network, and here the computers are connected with the help of, suppose that, Airtel. So there are two different types of networks are there. So there is a need of what? There is a need of gateway to connect two similar networks with each other. Here some computers are connected with each other in this network and in this network also. Okay. Now coming to the next, router. The router is also a device to connect the computer system. It is also used to transfer the data. It basically directs the data traffic in a network to the fastest available path. That is most important point. Fastest available path between the sender and receiver computers. When the data is transferred through a computer network, it divides itself into tiny packets, and these packets take different routes within a network to reach the servers, to reach the receiver's end. When these packets reach the destination, it resembles themselves and transfers it into the original message. So it is the router which automatically select the fastest path of your data packet or for the data packet in a computer network. Okay. So basically what is the router? Router, it break the message. Suppose that this is the data into tiny packets. These are the packets and send through different fastest path, and the receiving in these packets again reassemble and makes original message to the for the receiver's end. Clear? So that is the purpose of router. What is the meaning of, what is the purpose of repeater? When the data is transmitted over a large distance, the signal become weak. Suppose that you want to transfer the data over a long distance, so there is a need of repeater devices to amplify the signals, because repeater device, as the name suggests, repeater, it repeats the signals. Okay, so data signals travels greater distance with the same strength, even more. So communication device cleans the electronic signals and transmit them. So that is the difference. So these are the major components of the computer network. Router, repeaters. Routers are used to choose the fastest available path between the sender and the receiver. It breaks the message, original message, into tiny packets and forward these tiny packets into different paths. Okay. After after that, in the receiver ends, again it resemble all these messages into the original message and give it to the receiver's end. Okay. So that is the purpose of router. So that's all about this session. If you have any doubt, you can ask through the WhatsApp group. Okay, so thanks for watching.